I've been doing this for a couple days now. I wanted to make a video of how exactly I prepare the extra virgin olive oil shakes. Oddly enough, it'll be almost exactly the same way to do the butter shakes, except that I'll be using melted butter instead of liquid extra virgin olive oil, which, by the way, is disgusting. It's not very tasty. So, I'm doing 155 milliliters of olive oil. And I've got this 1 gallon pitcher. Put a little bit of warm water in the bottom. In theory, that keeps it from sticking as much. Dump in the olive oil. The Keto Chow has acacia gum fiber in it, which acts as an emulsifier. It'll actually keep the oil mixed into the water once it's mixed. Got the Keto Chow. I'm actually going to add a tablespoon of beef gelatin, just because it helps with digestion and thickens it up a little bit. If you add 2 tablespoons, it will not work. It'll turn it into jello. So I've got 1 tablespoon in there. I'm going to do 3 scoops of Keto Chow because I'm doing 3 meals at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I'm going to, 2 quarts is exactly enough to fill 3 blender bottles to where I want. So I'm going to add some in. Hit it with this immersion blender. Now I'm going to pour water onto the immersion blender to get the chunks off the blender. Bring it up to the level I want, which is a little higher than 2 quarts without the immersion blender in there. Now I'm going to go around the outside and get all the dry stuff. Just blend it really good to make sure I got all the chunks. Oh, and I'm using warm water. If you use cold water, then the gelatin will churn into chunks as well. It's really pretty amazing how well the oil emulsifies into the water. So I've got my 3 blender bottles with EVOO on the side. I'm going to fill these up. And that's it. That's a day's worth of food. The only other thing that I've been eating is a can of salmon. So I made 1 batch just before mixing this one up, but I thought, oh, you know what? I probably should get a video of that. And these will go into the fridge where they will sit for, well, 2 days. These will actually, because I'm doing it with either oil or butter, these will actually keep for 9 or 10 days before they start to go bad. Although the extra virgin olive oil is never really good. So there you go.